Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Here I'm working on a 2012 Dodge Avenger, and I'm changing the oil filter, oil cooler assembly thing. It's very common on these. This is the 3.6. I kind of started right here. You have to take out the air filter and that plastic over there for the throttle body. Where's it at? It sits right there. And you have to take off the intake manifold. But this, you take these off first, the throttle body, and then once you put that to the side, take out these brackets right here. There's another one right there, and then you take off these bolts right here. I believe there's 7. So I'll disconnect the hoses, the sensor that comes right off, and from there you're gonna take off the next plenum on it. They already tried to take this off. They failed because they messed up the bolts in the bottom, so we're gonna see if we can fix them. But anyways, take off the fuel injector connection and the fuel line. Be careful with that. Let's make sure it's depressurized. As you can see, take off the fuel injector connectors. Make sure you don't damage them. Disconnect all the harness, connect the fuel line. Once you have that out of the way, you can see what I'm talking about. So disconnect the oil switch, the coolant. So this is what I'm talking about right there. See, some of these bolts, they're not even gripping anything. They're just loose. And take those off. Take the ones that are still on there. And then there's a hose down there too, but it's easier to disconnect it once you get it out. So you lift that right up. Once you take off the bolts that hold it. Alright, that's the hose that I'm talking about. Just pretty much try to clean up everything. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that thread that's in there. So it's aluminum. It's aluminum thread in there. So I don't know how other people go about it, but I get it like an aluminum can, like the Coca-Cola cans, like the aluminum ones. And then I cut little sleeves and put them in there. Checking it out, I could see that the seals weren't sitting right. That's why it was like leaking oil and coolant, because I believe only 2 or 3 bolts were actually just holding it. I think I was showing it right there, but it looks like I'm playing piano. But anyways, clean the area really as best as you can. Use some brake cleaner. You know, suck out the rest. Get yourself an extractor, man. That's gonna come in clutch. More brake cleaner. Pretty much repeat as much as you need it. Little bits here and there. Okay, that's when I installed the new one, and that's the one I had to put the sleeve on it, and that's the one I put a sleeve on that one too. And it held on pretty tight, so that's pretty good. And you put on all the sensors, the hoses, put the switch on. All that comes together, like, so make sure you get the whole assembly. Don't try to change one piece by itself. That's the intake manifold gaskets, the middle one. So the ones for right here. See how flat those are. Take those out, put the new ones, tie it back up. Pretty much a reverse process. Connect all the fuel injectors and the sensors, the fuel line. Make sure you tug it when you are connecting those, because you see that, like, let me see, one of those, see how that one came out? Yeah, and that's why you got to make sure you double check it, make sure you put in the locking tabs, and just put everything back on. That's how it's supposed to look, and it didn't leak out anymore. So I almost fell right there. I don't know what the fuck happened. But that's how you do it. Pretty simple. If you don't have to like rethread anything, that it's gonna be an easy job. I just didn't have time to put it on film, but that's pretty much what you do. But thanks for checking it out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.